recap.
What's up? I'm kidding. Let's do this. Okay. Alright, this is a series Bible for a dystopian-esque future in which the Nazis actually develop a nuclear or an atomic bomb. So anyways, let's start first. Regarding an apocalypse, this is when they use the bomb in the first episode. Involving a motto, what do we call the country? It's well, it's still the United States of America, but it's the social utopian party, SUP, and their motto is
SUP.
for a better tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So that's their slogan that they put on all
Making a
posters
better
and stuff.
tomorrow.
Can you stop? Okay. Let's see. In Another Man's Shoes, this is the point where the main character, Peter told me how to say it. It's an English name, Joffrey. It's like Jeffrey, but it's with a G-O. It's weird. Okay.
The character from Game of Thrones.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Joffrey.
That's probably where he got it from.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, in Another Man's Shoes, this is the point where he takes on the role of the generals who are fighting against the undesirables. And I forget which episode. It's in the middle somewhere. Let's see. Okay. Involving a band of outsiders. This is the point where when he's also in the army again, and he's going to these undesirable areas in like the Midwest, and so he's a band of outsiders into this area that they're not supposed to be in. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Person, place, or thing involves many people, places, and things. Just go on.
You're like a couple lines. Okay, all right. Anyways, involving a fortress. The fortress in question is the fortress of the Social Utopian Party.
Involving service. Obviously, people.
Well, no, Joffrey has service to the Social Utopian Party.
People, yeah.
Unquestionable service.
Very
all right, so that also brings us back to including a decoy protagonist. Joffrey, who is the protagonist, kills like women and children. He's like, whoa, okay.
Ideogram. The swastika counts as an ideogram.
Well, it's not a swastika. Well, okay, no, okay, that's true. No, he does go to Nazi Germany.
Yep.
In episode 2.
Graphic symbol that represents
which also brings back to, well, we'll do that one later. It's a visual metaphor that goes with that one. Involving an unwitting pawn. Joffrey is an unwitting pawn for the Social Utopian Party. He believes he's fighting an enemy of the state, but there turns out to be women and children.
Rise and fall. Obviously, Joffrey's arc is a rise and fall
Of morality.
Yeah.
Involving a turf war. This is the turf war between the Social Utopian Party and the the Sons of Liberty, but then the Social Utopian Party calls them anarchists.
Collapse of civilization. Would you say the series takes place kind of after civilization is...
What's up? Collapse of civilization? Yeah, well, that occurs after the Nazis use the atomic bomb, and then everything just... And then...
it collapses.
So then they collapse,
and
then that's the reason why they regroup to become a socialist place.
It's not like socialism, which is fascist.
I disagree.
Okay.
But yeah, anyways, dystopian.
They both come around to
just names.
Autocratic.
Okay, involving an elaborate ruse. This is the elaborate ruse of the Social Utopian Party to use Joffrey for their own self-purpose. Anyways, okay, yeah, here we go. Visual metaphor. This goes back to the ideogram used earlier. It's about justice. This entire series questions all kinds of morality issues, especially concerning those regarding justice and the role of the state. And various things, such as court cases.
Harbinger of Doom.
This is, I forget the character's name, but in episode 2, when Joffrey is raiding against the undesirables, the Harbinger of Doom is, well, one, Jeffrey, but it's also the general that Joffrey has to work with, who pretty much tells him to do all these things, and that he's just, this guy's completely mad and delusional. Involving a battle royale, this is the same scene. Where they're having a battle royale against the Sons of Liberty in the Midwest.
A sneak attack. When the undesirables are killed, they are sneak attacked.
Yeah. It involves a trick. This is the trick used by not only Joffrey's general, who tricks him into believing that these are enemies of the state. It's also a trick when the Social Utopian Party tricks the court to believe that Joffrey's younger sister is actually an anarchist, and then she is put to death. Involving a fall from grace, this is Joffrey's fall from grace as a seemingly moral person, upstanding guy, into like this complete murderer.
Breaking a rule. Well, gotta give an example.
Breaking rule.
There are many rules in society. I guess being undesirable is in effect breaking rules.
No, hold on. What is that? Stop. Okay. Breaking a rule. He breaks a rule. No, because at the end of the season, there's like a moral thing where
Well, for
he's
example,
like.
you say obesity is a crime, and
That's one of the things.
thus and fat people are then killed, which they're undesirables. Ergo, they're breaking the rule.
Hold on.
Isn't that?
I don't want to BS the thing. Hold
It's
on.
not
Okay.
BSing.
Okay.
It's
Hold
in
on.
the series.
I will come back to this one. Featuring the stage. This is Joffrey's general, who's like trying to convince him that what he's doing is right, but it's really wrong. Featuring the muse. Okay, for the life of me, I cannot remember this definition. A muse is what again?
It's someone that you're inspired by or right for.
The general, Joffrey's general, that he gets inspired by to do these things, although still wrong. Involving shadows. This is the shadows of Joffrey's not only past, when he was a kid and he saw the atomic explosions. Explosion. So yeah, go hand in hand. The explosion refers to the atomic explosion in body horror. Yeah, that also, not only the atomic explosion, also refers to the scene where they raid the undesirables. It's a very gory scene for the specific purpose of sympathy. Close shave. Close shave.
Doesn't Joffrey almost get killed?
In the raid?
Yeah.
I want to say yes.
Yeah, he does.
Oh no, well there's also a close shave. Okay, that too. There's also another close shave in the last episode when his sister barely escapes judgment at the trial, but then, I mean, she does come back.
Yeah. And finally, juvenile delinquent.
Oh, this refers to the end when Joffrey's younger sister and her groups of friends are labeled as juvenile delinquents because the school wants to put cameras in the school bathrooms, and they say no, and they start having protests because that's wrong, and so they're labeled as juvenile delinquents.
And these people were involved.
Oh, breaking a rule. That's why they break a rule, because they protest even though they're not allowed to. And then they get punished for it.
I still think the undesirable thing also counts as breaking a rule, but whatever.
Oh, okay. Anyways, do we have everything? You did the orange cards? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, that's it.